What is going on, everyone? My name is Victoria.
Hello, my name is Ian, and you're watching RadioActive.
Well, hello there, everyone. My name is Ian with RadioActive, and on tonight's episode, we talk about all things Halloween. We have a little trivia game for Halloween-based trivia, where we go over the history of Halloween. We also have really spooky, scary, ugly trivia questions. We also talk about Ice 9 Kills. We talk about the Silver Scream and the Silver Scream Part 2, Welcome to Horrorwood, and we rank some of our favorite songs on the album. Furthermore, we also go into a debate about children's Halloween movies versus horrifying, utterly disturbing horror movies. So that's tonight's episode, and oh, Captain, my Captain.
Welcome to RadioActive. Today, I am introducing Ian Eldridge as Hugh Hefner.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Victoria Paris as Slash from Guns N' Roses. Here we go!
Welcome to the jungle! Let's go!
Woo!
Woo!
Let's go.
How are we doing today, Ian?
We're doing good, man. We're doing really, really good. I got a new mic, and it seems to be working out pretty good.
I got a lot of hair.
Awesome.
Got a lot of hair going on here. I don't even fit in the picture all the way.
You don't?
No, look, my hat's cut off.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's
my hat kind of covers my eyes just a little bit.
That's okay. These cover all my eyes too, so it's all good. So today on the show, we're going to start off by talking about one of our favorite bands, Ice 9 Kills. Ian, do you want to... Yeah, how do we do that again? I forget.
So, Ice
9
Kills.
I remembered now. So,
all right, let's do it.
Do you want to tell everyone what we're going to be talking about involving that band today?
So, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be going over Ice 9 Kills, the Silver Scream 1 and Silver Scream 2. We're going to be doing our top 5 and then our top 3 and then our favorite song off of each album. So we're going to start with number 2, the Silver Scream 2. Victoria, you want to go first?
I will go first. So we're going to go 5-1.
5-1.
Okay. So my number 5 is Ex Mortis. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Ex Mortis.
Yeah. That is my number 5. Do you just want to go back and forth, or do you want me to list all of them?
You can list all of them, and then I'll go.
Number 4 is Rainy Day. Love the chorus in that song. 3, Hip to Be Scared. Number 2, The Shower Scene. And my favorite off of that album is Welcome to Horrorwood and Slash, like the opening night, because it just fits so well together.
Yeah, it does. It does. Fun fact, Hip to Be Scared is what inspired my Halloween costume last year. And if you want, I'll send you a picture and then you can throw it up there. It's pretty good. I was Patrick Bateman from American Psycho because of that song. So for me, here's what I'm going to pick. Oh boy. All right. For number 5, it's a dude. Farewell to Flesh is so good. I'm probably gonna have to go with that. And then I'm gonna go with Worst Vacation.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
Damn, this is hard.
It is. There's a lot of good songs on the Silver Scream 2.
Oh, there is. Number 3 is going to be Funeral Derangements.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is The Shower Scene. And number 1 is their heaviest song on the album, Take Your Pick.
That is a good one. That song live is super cool.
Oh, it It was so good.
It was so good. The guy with the pickaxe came off the stage and like ran right in front of us, and he came up to me and was like, ah, and then he like ran back and forth. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Yes. So now we're gonna do the first album, The Silver Scream. Do you want to go first this time?
Sure, I'll go first. All right. So we'll go ahead and do the final cut of Silver Scream #1.
Okay.
Because they have your numbers up and they have Thriller on there. I'm actually gonna go ahead and go with your numbers up for number 5. Number 4 is going to be Thriller. Number 3 is going to be Stabbing in the Dark. Number 2 is going to be Enjoy Your Slay, because that's actually the song when I first saw them at Warped Tour. They were like, hey, we're doing this. Here's Enjoy Your Slay. And number 1 is going to be Merry Xmas.
Nice. See, for me on the Silver Scream, I don't know as many songs as I do for like Welcome to Horrorwood. So I had a bit of a harder time ranking these ones. So number 5, I actually don't have a number 5 pick, because after like my 4 picks, I was just kind of like whatever for the rest of them. But starting at number 4, I have It Is the End.
Okay.
Stabbing in the Dark for number 3. A Grave Mistake, number 2. And The American Nightmare for number 1.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
And I know I said this, I think, in our first episode, but when I saw Ice Nine Kills, they have one of the best stage presence that I have seen.
Yeah, they do.
They have, and
truthfully.
just the story of it, and they showed it so well, and I really enjoyed their set. I would definitely go see them again. Probably not be up in the front again, because I'm not a big fan of moshing. So, that was my first metalcore show I ever went to.
Really?
So I was a little bit scared.
When was this?
In Edmonton on the Trinity of Terror tour.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Kind of scared, but it was an experience and I enjoyed it. So.
Yeah. When I went and saw Beartooth and A Day to Remember with Bad Omens, Beartooth came on. It had been 3 long years, and they did so much since then. It just woke something up inside of me. I was in there. I was like, I had my shirt off. I had my bandana on. I was like, all right, who wants it? Come on, come get some. Let's go. And I was like being thrown around in there, and I was pushing people around. I was like,
see,
I was all for it.
The Trinity of Terror tour was my first metalcore show I went to, and it was at the Edmonton Convention Center in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And it was the first metalcore show back since COVID had happened. So everyone was just 10 times more crazy, I feel like, than they would have been. But I just remember Ice Nine Kills played first. And right when they started doing Welcome to Horrorwood, right when this first scream hit, I just remember the barricade rocking back and forth, and I just held on for dear life.
That'll happen, dude.
It was an experience. Fun, but also terrifying. I'd do it again, though. So.
That's kind of how I felt. So, yeah, when Motionless in White came on, when I saw them in, what is it? What's it called? Sauget, Illinois. Pops in Sauget. It's a venue in Illinois. When they came on, everyone just went crazy. People were bumping into me. I had to hold on to my ex-girlfriend because she's really petite. She's 90 pounds, real short. I had to hold on to her and make sure she wasn't getting trampled.
Yeah.
Not that I really care about her now because she kind of sucks. But I'm human. I mean, I'm a decent guy. I'm not a,
Yes.
In the moment I cared for her, but now I don't.
When Motionless in White came on, they stopped the show twice. First time, someone just kind of fell down in the pit, and Chris actually saw and was like, "Are you okay down there?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're okay." And he's like, "I don't think you are. You need to come watch from the stage." So he brought them on the stage, and they watched the rest of the show from side stage.
That's so
and
cool.
Then a few songs after that, all of a sudden, like, the whole show just stopped, house lights went up, the band walked off stage, and the paramedics came running with a wheelchair because someone, I think, got, like, stepped on in the pit or something. So they were going kind of crazy for Motionless, but...
Trinity of Terror tour?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me, dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me at all. And for part 2, Trinity of Terror tour, I don't know if you guys know Nicole. Shout out to Nicole Perkins of BVB Army Hearts to Hearts. She has really bad back problems, and we were all scared because she was in barricade. And going in, we were kind of like under the impression that Ruth and Nicole, shout out to Ruth of BVB Army Hearts to Hearts, we're going to be hanging out with Chris Biersack and Amy Biersack. Shout out to Chris and Amy Biersack up on the balcony. But Nicole stayed in barricade, and Cassidy, shout out to Cassidy Downs, was standing next to her and kind of protecting her. After Motionless in White set, I escorted Nicole out of the barricade. And I even, like, when we got to a certain point, I looked at her and I'm like, I don't like this. Here, get up on my shoulders. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. And I hoisted her up, gave her a piggyback ride, and I walked her over to the stairs. And then Ruth was like, thank you, Ian. I got her from here. And I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, we got her. I'm like, all right, good.
Yeah, those shows they're rough sometimes, but I don't know. They're still fun.
Yeah.
I was
and even a day to remember, like when I saw them for the first time in 2019, like when they came on and they started playing, it was like a big pit area. Everyone just went nuts, and I could feel my body just get thrown forward, and I just got sandwiched.
So I found out that standing kind of sideways, so your hip hits the barricade, is a bit better than getting full-on sandwiched. I'd do it again. We saw Chris Motionless before the show. We were waiting outside the venue for like 6 or 7 hours before, and Chris came up and he wanted to like enter the venue from the front doors, but they were locked. But like he started walking towards me and I recognized him. He had his hood up and a mask on, but I saw the neck tattoos and like the blonde hair. And I was like, is that Chris? And then he said hi to me and I was like, oh, that's Chris. And then that kind of freaked out. And then I saw Justin from Motionless in White. That was cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. Wouldn't change a thing except for Lonnie being there. Shout out to Lonnie if he's watching this. He couldn't be there, sadly, because he broke his leg. But
yeah,
that's the only thing I would change. It was a good, fun experience.
One thing I'd change about part 2 was the fact that they made us wait outside. It was freaking hot in Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, my dumbass decided to wear long sleeves and black pants, so that didn't really help my case at all. I had makeup on. I had black hair spray in my hair.
Yeah.
But, you know, they could have let us in the venue.
They did that at our venue, too, and it was March. And in Canada, usually in March, it's still freezing cold, and sometimes there's still snow on the ground. Luckily, it was actually decently nice out, so it wasn't all that bad, but I wish they would have let us wait in the porch. Ready?
Ready.
To move on to something great that happened on October 21st. Black Veil Brides released their new EP, The Morning. How do we feel about it?
Oh, man, dude, I cannot stop listening to Devil. Devil is a certified banger-rooney, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Yeah, the intro to Devil just gets you right away. Like, it's so good. And then, obviously, Savior 2, excellent. The Revival, that one's really good. That one actually might be my favorite. But I don't know. Like, they're all so good, it's so hard for me to pick.
I'll rank it. Ready?
Yeah.
Devil, Savior 2, Better Angels, The Revival.
I listened to it when it had first come out, so it was like 10 p.m. here. And I was really tired, but I'm like, I'm staying up to listen to this. So I only went back and listened to it like once, just briefly skimmed the songs. So I haven't really listened to them all the way through yet. but from what I have listened to, it's probably in order. I would have to say Devil, The Revival, Savior 2, and then Better Angels. Probably. But I'm not like dissing any song. Every song on there is great.
Oh no, absolutely. And I say this, doesn't matter what band you listen to, there are just gonna be some songs that you prefer more than others.
Absolutely.
It doesn't mean that the songs are bad by any means. It just means you might, like, for example, Love Bites from Ice Nine Kills. It's a good song, but I just prefer some over that one in particular, right? Doesn't mean the song is bad by any means. It just means you like other songs more.
Yeah. Well, and I know you and me were talking about this the other day, how I have some Ice Nine songs in my playlist rotation, but some I don't really listen to because they're a bit more heavy. And when I'm just wanting like easier music to listen to, I don't really listen to that. But it doesn't by any means, I don't think it's bad because it's heavier. It's just like I prefer the more, if there's a little bit of screaming, it's okay. But when it's like a lot at once, I'm a little overwhelmed.
So you wouldn't listen to like Chelsea Grin, Immure, Slaughter to Prevail?
No.
Who's another one?
But to be fair, I never have really listened to any Slaughter to Prevail songs either. So, and it's another thing too with like when there's lots of screaming, it's hard to understand the lyrics. Like I have to kind of have the lyrics up and following it. Because once you know the lyrics, that shit is fun to sing along to.
Oh yeah.
Because you can just scream. But if I'm just like sitting here listening to music, it's hard for me because I don't know the lyrics. So it's not as enjoyable. But I bet if I would listen to the Silver Scream on repeat, I'd probably like the whole album.
Oh, you will. You would. That's a good one. Real quick, before we sign Black Veil Brides and ASL, I want to say I got a kick out of something my buddy told me because I showed two of my buddies, Jeff and Tyler. Shout out to those two, by the way. I showed them Devil, and they were like, it's good, but Andy kind of, I'm so sorry. Chris Biersack, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I thought it was kind of funny, though, because I think Andy has even said, people tell me I sound like a truck driver or something. They told me yesterday, they said, Ian, Andy kind of sounds like a country singer. And I'm like, you know what? I can see it. I can hear it.
Imagine like doing like a full country album.
Oh my God, dude, it'd be great. Oh, it'd be so good. All them dressed up in little cowboy hats and boots and stuff.
You already have the outfit for that too, if that ever happened.
Oh, I do.
You do.
I got an emo cowboy outfit ready to go. So, are you ready to sign Black Veil Brides?
Yes. Go slow because it's a little hard. Okay.
First is first. So, Black.
Okay.
Veil. And then fingerspell. Brides. So BRIDES.
I'm lost.
That's okay. It's so easy once you like practice is everything. Practice is everything. You just have to like go through the numbers, go through the letters over and over again on a daily basis. And then you'll get it down. Like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What made you want to go into American Sign Language?
So I'll start with the basics. I work at Enterprise Rent-A-Car. I've been there for 3 years, actually, in less than a week. I've been there 3 years. In order to move up in the company, you need a 4-year degree. It just so happened that I had transferred to UMSL about 2 years ago, majoring in English. You need a foreign language in order to graduate. American Sign Language was a foreign language. And I was like, sounds kind of cool. might come in handy someday. And lo and behold, as a matter of fact, it did come in handy because there were two signers that came in to rent a car from us, and I knew sign language. And my manager even came up to me and he was like, Ian, you know sign language, right? And I was like, yeah, what's up? He said, come here for a sec. How do you say this, this, and this? And I did it. And then the customer was like, oh, yeah, good deal.
Yeah, that's cool. It seems kind of complicated. So, I mean, I don't know if I could do it. I mean, I probably could if I practiced it, but
you 100% can.
Seems kind of complicated to start doing it. Do you want to get into our Halloween movie debate now?
Yes.
Okay. So some of you may know Ian absolutely loves the most disturbing horror movies on this planet. I myself am more of a Disney Halloween cartoon cutesy movie kind of thing. So we're going to debate which is better. I have not prepped for this debate. I don't know what I'm going to say to back up my points because I feel like you are just going to probably have better points than I will. But let's give it a go.
All right. So you like The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes. You know, like Halloween Town.
Okay.
Like those Disney movies too, like that kind of stuff. The kids' Halloween movies, Hotel Transylvania. Yes.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I do enjoy those movies. Don't get me wrong. They're great. Like Coraline is one of my favorite movies of all time. Have you ever seen that one?
Absolutely, I have.
I love Coraline so much. It's really good. But for me, like there's a poster hanging up behind me here. I can't. There we go. Now I'm pointing it up. Hold on. My finger was just there. There we go. Okay. That's Nosferatu, right? This is my mom and dad's house. My dad completely decked out this basement. Like you can't see it, but over there is a poster. I actually got my dad for Father's Day last year, The Exorcist. I got him a poster for that. Growing up, my father, he kind of played a major role into why I enjoy some of the things that I do, like Edgar Allan Poe, scary movies, Vincent Price especially. You know, he took me to see this Michael Jackson dance group that danced to Thriller, and then they played Edward Scissorhands after that, and Vincent Price's daughter was there, and she autographed a newspaper for me, and I still have it. It's somewhere at my apartment. I don't know where it is. I think it's behind my door. I need to go see if I can find that. But anyway, a big reason why I'm into all these horror movies is because of my father. And so movies like The Conjuring 2, Insidious Chapter 2, The Babadook, The Dark and the Wicked, Sinister, these are all really good movies, right? For me. Now, a lot of people are not into it. They think it's horrifying and scary. Some might even think they're sacrilegious in some ways.
See, I watched Paranormal Activity. I think it was the first one because there's more movies in that. There's like a few, right?
Don't bother. Don't bother.
Don't even bother talking about it.
No, the first one is fantastic. Stick with that, though.
I watched the first one, and I was kind of scared. I peed with the door open because I was scared.
Just turn the light on.
I did, but that wasn't enough. I thought something was like gonna come out of like the shower or something. I don't know.
Spencer Charnas from Ice Nine Kills with a cleaver.
That would be the best case scenario. For me, the cute Halloween movies are just excellent because you get a good amount of fun Halloween and no scaring me to where I'm going to pee myself. You see what I'm saying?
I could get behind that, yeah.
Yeah, like Halloween Town is just a fun movie. Although, when I was a young child, I used to be terrified of everything. So even that movie was kind of like, but I was a wuss at a very young age. So I still go into Spirit Halloween and they'll have like the animated things moving. And I just don't even want to go near them sometimes. Depends what they
Spirit
are.
Halloween? Oh, dude, it's so much fun going in there and seeing all the like the big scary like machines that you can get for your front yard.
They're cool, but I don't appreciate when they hide them like around the corner and I walk and then they like pop out at me. I don't like that.
You probably wouldn't enjoy going to a haunted house then, would you?
God, no. In the town I'm from, they used to do a Halloween walk around like our park trail, and I would refuse to go on that. I was terrified. I think I made it to like the first person, because it was just volunteer people around town that would do it. I got to the first person and I turned around and I was crying and I was gone.
That reminds me, we went to, my friend Allison and I, we went to the Darkness in downtown St. Louis. And it's supposed to be one of the scariest haunted houses out there. It's not. It's mediocre. We went there, and there were these three, they couldn't have been more than 14 or 15 years old. There's three kids in front of us, right? And they were mortified. I don't even know why they even went in there, because they would get scared, right? An actor would come and be like, ah, and then they would fall to the ground, like run into each other, fall to the ground, slam each other against the wall. And I I looked at my friend Allison and this group behind us, and I was like, stop. We need to lose these guys. We need to like let them go. Even got to a point where this group that we've been hanging out with was like, yeah, they've been touching us and like grabbing onto us, and we're just not with it. And we even had to like tell employees like, hey, these kids are like being too much. You got to like do something about it.
If I know I'm probably going to be scared, I just don't even attempt it. I'm not even going to go in there. So that is my opinion on scary things. I like, and it also depends on the day. Sometimes I'm feeling more daredevilish than others. So
Brave.
Really depends.
All right, now we're going to dive into our trivia. Woo!
Do you want to go first or shall I? Okay, actually, first off, I am doing traditional Halloween trivia and you are doing like scary movie stuff. Scary stuff?
Just scary stuff.
Right.
For what I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay. I did mine true or false because I didn't do multiple choice. So
Me too.
Mine are true or false. Do you want to go first or shall I?
I'll go first. Why not? Okay. So let me pull this up on my phone.
I'm probably going to do so bad at this one. Wow.
No, you kicked my ass last time around. You really did.
At Canadian trivia and American.
Yeah.
Because I feel like in Canada, we learn more about the States in school than you guys learn about Canada.
That is 110% true.
Because ketchup chips. You've never had ketchup chips, nor have you not known what they are.
Oh, it just sounds gross.
They are so good. Just to tell you, they don't taste like ketchup.
They don't?
Not really, no. It's
Why the hell are they called ketchup chips
if
they don't taste like ketchup?
They do taste like ketchup, but not like if you took a plain chip and put ketchup on it. Like, it doesn't taste like that. The flavor is altered.
That just sounds disgusting.
They're my favorite kind of chip, okay? At Christmas, I'm sending you a pack of ketchup chips.
I cannot promise you that I will eat them.
You are going to. They're not that bad. I promise.
All right, I'll tell you what we'll do. You send me the chips, and we'll go on an episode, and I'll eat them for you.
And you can send me something that is only in the States, and I'll try.
Oh, yeah, like a deep-fried sour cream and onion cricket packet. Yeah, Lonnie and Jay.
Mine is good.
Hey, mine's good, too. You think that they taste bad, but they're actually not terrible.
Sour cream and onion crickets.
Yes, they're actually really good.
Fine, I'll do it.
Yeah.
You heard it here on the show. I will eat a sour cream and onion cricket.
I mean, shoot, we're doing Bean Boozled next month, right?
Yes, sir, we are.
Good deal.
Okay, so trivia.
All right.
You go first.
Trivia. All right. Let me pull up my handy dandy cellular phone here. All right. True or false? The body contains approximately 2 gallons of blood inside.
False.
You're correct. False. It contains 1.2 to 1.5 gallons, which adds up to 10 units.
Groovy.
Good job. Michael Rooker starred in Prometheus, The Belko Experiment, and Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
True.
False. Though he did make appearances in The Belko Experiment and Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, he did not star in Prometheus.
Darn.
True or false? The Halloween franchise starring Jamie Lee Curtis began with the release of the first film on October 25th, 1978.
True.
That is correct.
Woohoo.
All right. We're getting a little mainstream here because
Okay.
this is what's blowing up right now. True or false? Jeffrey Dahmer died in prison on November 28th, 1994.
I know this is so mainstream right now, but I haven't watched the show or anything. But I'm going to say that is true.
You are correct. True. Some believe he was murdered in prison. All right. As quoted in the history of the Lemp Mansion, residing here in St. Louis, as quoted in the history of the Lemp Mansion's website, Lemp had learned the art of brewing the effervescent beverage under the tutelage of his father in Esquidge. True or false?
I'm going to say true.
You are correct.
Yes. Did I get 4 right?
Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Yes. Okay.
Now I'm probably going to butcher this.
These are pretty easy, so you should get them. Okay.
Lay it on me.
True or false? Halloween originally originated in Ireland.
True.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
Okay. True or false? The colors orange and black are the main colors associated with Halloween.
True.
I would hope you'd get that one.
Yeah.
Obviously. Okay. Number 3. Wait, I can't read this. Actually, okay. Number 3, I'm going to have you guess not true or false because I feel like you should be able to get it. Okay.
All right.
So, what do the 2 colors represent? So, what does orange represent, and what does black represent?
Okay.
You should be able to get black for sure.
Pumpkins, right? For
well,
orange?
Kind of right. I would take that as correct. It's orange is for fall harvest, so I feel like that can go in with the pumpkins.
All right.
And black. What does black represent?
I want to say like bats or cats or some sort of witchcraft associated with black.
It's death. So
death.
Yeah. Next one. True or false? Jack-o'-lanterns were originally carved out of turnips.
True.
Yes, that is correct. And the day before Halloween is known as Mischief Night. True or
false? All Hallows Eve.
No, you're wrong.
What?
At Mischief Night?
You gotta be kidding me.
No, so now we're tied. We're 4-4.
What? I thought it was All Hallows Eve.
Not according to Google.
Google can kiss my butt, dude.
According to Google, you are wrong. So I'm taking this as a tie.
All right. All right. We're tied.
Maybe you'll win at the next Canadian American trivia. Maybe.
All right. Yeah, we're going to have to do this again. All right. Let's talk about Terrifier.
Right, I forgot we wanted to talk about this. Well, it's more you talking about this because I know nothing about this.
I'll fill you in.
Okay.
Victoria. There exists.
Am I gonna like have nightmares?
Well, don't watch the movies.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Ew. What the? Ew. Ew. There's a
What?
bug jumping around. All right, I got it. It's gone. Okay, so there exists 3 movies that have this menacing clown figure known as Art the Clown, and it's called Terrifier. First movie was All Hallows Eve, made in 2012. It was an incredibly low-budget horror film, but oh my god, it was disturbing, and it is so good because of it. In 2016, you learn more about Art the Clown, and it is just brutal. It's There is a scene in Terrifier, the 2016 film, where the clown hangs a victim by her feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shackles her up by her feet, ties her arms behind her back and gags her, takes a saw and saws her in half by her
Well, doesn't that just look like something I want to watch?
No, but like that scene, the scene is just grotesque and it's disgusting, but it's what makes the movie so good. It's all of this violence and gore, it's just in your face, and it has that extreme element to it that is what makes it good. It's again, the 2016 movie is also low budget, but like the makeup team, the special effects, oh my god, it's so incredible. Now we're getting to Terrifier 2, which is now in theaters, if I'm not mistaken. And I am seeing headlines, articles, saying that this movie is so incredibly disturbing, paramedics have been called into the theater to drag people out. People are vomiting in the theater. It's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to go see it so bad.
Yes, everything that you just said, that definitely has me. Let's go to the movies right now. You're crazy. I'll stick to Hotel Transylvania.
Doesn't Adam Sandler do the vampire in that movie?
Yeah, Dracula. Yeah. It's a good movie. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's the we're calling this episode the Halloween Spooktacular.
Yes, we are. And I hope everyone got into spooky season. I'm ready for Christmas now.
I'm not. God, Christmas is so overrated, dude.
I won't doubt. I believe you when you say that, but it doesn't change my mind that I love Christmas.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Everyone watching this should be prepared that in December, there's going to be the best Christmas episode that you have ever seen.
It's going to be so good.
It will be.
Dude, I feel like I should sign Halloween in ASL before we go. All right, ready? 1,
Yes.
2, 3. Halloween.
That's it?
That's it.
Halloween.
I don't know why.
What's happy in sign language? Because you got to do happy.
I have no idea.
Okay, well, we'll just stick with Halloween today.
This is Wolf. This is Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Devil. Angel. And yeah, that's about all I got. I'm actually really excited that I'm taking American Sign Language. It's super cool.
Mm-hmm. Sounds fun. Well, I think that's all we have for today. Correct?
Yep. Halloween Spooktacular.
Halloween Spooktacular. That's all we got for today. And we will see you guys sometime next month.